Hello. This is why we can't be in person, Christina. This is why we're like kids in a classroom. Like you go to each one to your desk, opposite sides of the classroom, because you can't be together for too long.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay. We got this. Welcome to the Angelic Frequency Podcast. We are your hosts, Christina Roche
and Luisa Velez, and this is our in-person episode. We're together and we talked about in-person connection, community, and Jesus. So please, let's dive in.
We look there. Hi. Oh, this is so exciting.
This is so exciting and different.
Yeah, we're here together. We are. So I guess we have to say, for those of you who typically listen on the podcast apps, you can't see us, but we're actually in the same room together.
So
it's so exciting.
Yeah, it's been two wonderful days so far together of catching up, of pulling cards, telling stories, and doing, it's just being the best.
And being like a tour guide for San Diego.
A tour guide for San Diego. It's such a lovely city, by the way.
Yeah.
Palm trees everywhere, sunshine, but it's just the vibe.
The vibe.
That's just more than anything else.
Yes.
It's just that.
It has a vibe, and that's actually, someone one time asked me from back home, back in Canada, was like, why San Diego? What is it about San Diego? Why are you going there? Why are you moving there? And I said, it's the energy. It's the vibe.
It is.
I can't explain it, but it's something about this place that's just so...
It's so fun.
So good.
Great.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's been that. But definitely, I feel we need to give people kind of a backstory.
Yeah.
About how this... Well, not how this came together, but more the remembrance that has been coming up for us.
I know.
In this journey, and how since we saw each other in person, it's been like crazy, but it's been the most exciting, the most energizing feeling. And it's like I was on the plane reading a certain book, and it was all about like remembrance and past life remembrance. And then I come here, I meet you in person, we hug, and it just felt
the energy.
We're just, chills, goosebumps, all this stuff.
Yes.
But it felt like, oh my God, I've missed you so much. I can't believe we're finally physically together again. It felt like, oh my God,
like
it was a long time coming.
Like a reunion. Which, by the way, backstory is that we actually have never, until this moment, have met in person. So we had never, we were online friends.
Yes.
And this was actually the first time that we met in person. But the remembrance is that we've known each other through past lives. And that this was like a reconnection. Of like in person.
Yes.
And we're like, oh my God.
And we can truly, I know how this sound, I can hear it out loud and I know how this sounds, but it's undeniable. It's like, even at the dinner table and feeling like, oh, we've done this so many times before. We've had so many meals together, and even your daughters, like it feels like we're coming together again. It feels like a family reunion.
Yeah.
And it's been the most amazing feeling.
So cool.
Yeah, it's been so cool.
Yeah.
And so, I keep getting a sense of deja vu. Like we've been here, we've done this, and it's been the most magical thing ever. So,
I agree.
It's been so amazing.
It's so cool. And I feel like this is something that is happening more and more for people too. And for those of us who are on this soul awakening journey, soul awakening path, I feel like there is something that like groups of souls are finding each other.
Yes. It's the concept of soul families and how we do come together as groups and we support each other in how our souls are meant to be developing and growing and evolving, and we each play different roles at different times. But we keep just coming back and just keep going on that journey together. I think that's just that's how it feels.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely. And it's a very interesting, I think, experience that we're going through of like the remembrance part of like, what does this all mean? And what did I come back to do? What did we come back to do?
That's a big one.
How are we all coming back? And I feel like there's levels, like the circles, you know, kind of like us as individuals, and then the circles around us, and it kind of expands. And so there is also, I feel, a collective energy here, like every single soul that is here right now together. There is a, what did we all come
right at this specific time
at
in
this
history?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's definitely. I can feel it. It's very clear. And we've been having tons of conversations like over the last couple of days too around like our life story and things, and then how can you just looking back at your trajectory and your life and how you can see more and more clearly why why was I born in a certain region, and why this family, and your life circumstances and moves and big life choices and things. And it all makes so much sense, and you're like, of course I was meant to be here, to know this person, to have this experience. If not, I wouldn't be here today.
Right.
So everything makes so much sense, and your life path becomes more and more clear.
Yeah.
And there's just such a sense of relief almost in knowing that it's all happening for a benefit. Whatever, as it can feel like a good thing, like a bad thing, like a scary thing, but at the end of the day, it's all part of the plan, and it's all leading to something.
Right.
So there's also that sense of like, okay, whatever's happening right now, it's meant to, get me to where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah.
And it's my fated life and soul journey.
Yeah. Yes. And I feel like part of that too is having the courage to make the decisions along the way that got you there, and thinking back, like I think we can all think of this in hindsight of decisions that we've made in the past that were scary and that asked us to be brave, and that we were uncertain around, and that, but there was this sense of like being pulled to something, and I feel like now looking back, it's kind of like, oh, okay, I can see where certain decisions brought me to certain places. And I feel like having that in mind can also, it's almost like it helps to build your sense of trust and confidence too, because now as you continue on the path, there's more decisions. There's always going to be decisions to be made, but then there's a sense of like, okay, I've done this in the past, so I know that I know what this feels like. I know where it led me, so I can be brave again and trust again and make this next big decision again.
Again and again.
Again and again.
That's life.
Yeah.
A series of scary decisions, one at a time. Right. But I totally feel that, and how places or circumstances just like feel right, and you just don't know what is it about a person, what is it about a place that's kind of anchoring you, but then it makes sense. And like, I needed to be here because, or I needed to be with this person because, and it just, there's just so much support around you, and angels and guides, and just this whole team of beings that are surrounding you and helping you and guiding you along the way, which is also something else we've been talking about a lot today, our teams and what that looks like. And it's interesting because there's an array of beings besides and angels that we're only starting to get familiar with, but and that are attached to a certain energy and certain ascended masters, and how they bring into our, I guess, collective some other entities and beings and energies.
And the thing that comes up when you're saying that is it's like this connection with these, especially ascended masters, I feel like is helping in the remembrance that's happening too, so, and I feel called to share like what the different beings that we have been talking about.
Yes.
Well, one is Jesus, okay?
It feels
he's
weird, yeah.
coming forward.
I know.
We were talking about him on the first day.
Yes,
And
we've
then
been talking about him for a while.
Yeah. And then I forget what happened, but something on the first day, I just remember that then we went to go get tacos, okay? We went to this taco shop at the beach, like super casual,
so
super
random.
like, but delicious tacos, the best fish tacos.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the wall, there's a picture of
the Last Supper.
The Last Supper, yeah.
A representation of the Last Supper with different characters, but there's Jesus at the center.
Right. It's not the real Last Supper one. It's a recreation with other public figures and all that. I think it's Mexican theme. Yeah. And there's tacos there, of course, at the Last Supper. But it was just funny to see.
He's been showing up for us in different ways. So he's definitely part of this. This coming together is he's just very much behind it.
Yeah.
And has been guiding this whole thing.
Yes.
And I think that was the start of our path together even.
Yeah.
Or it feels like that's kind of the starting point and the connection. And when we started working together, and we've been kind of coming back over and over and doing that work, but it feels very much like he's supporting this journey. So, and he's been showing up for us in different ways. Everywhere we look, we just see it.
Yeah.
There's just signs and things that have been happening that are just, at this point, it's just funny.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's him.
Yeah. It's just like, and then, it's just his presence is just everywhere. It feels like, and it's just interesting. It was so interesting that first day, especially where we were like, oh, wow. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Thank you for the signs.
Thank you. Yeah.
But then the other one was Kwan Yin.
Yes. That's a special one.
Yeah. Yeah. So special. And I feel like every time that we've talked about it, because this is not the first time that we've talked. I think maybe the first time on the podcast, but we've talked about her. And I feel like every time she comes up, I can't even, just like so much of this, I don't know. I can't even describe it. I can't put it into words.
I don't know myself. Yeah. Again, there's such a strong energy and connection. Yeah. She was not really in my awareness until very recently. Yeah. I started to learn about her months ago. This is just very recent.
Oh yeah, and you did actually share, I think, the story.
Yeah, I did share the story about that
we
happened a while back. Great episode if you want to go back and listen about Kwan Yin. But there's this whole remembrance around having shared lifetimes of just being in her orbit, presence, following her teachings. There's just something there that it's coming up and it's coming back really strongly. And so learning about her and how she started to just show up everywhere all of a sudden after a lifetime of not being aware that she was, I didn't know about her at all. And so it's funny how, they come up at the right time under the right circumstances and for a very specific purpose. And this was the moment in life, I guess, that I was ready to have that experience and to remember and for those things to come up. So it's been really interesting to learn more about her. But it's so, it's just fun and just so bizarre. I keep saying that the characters just keep getting better and more interesting.
Yes.
And this whole thing feels like, like a story almost. Like I'm reading a story and then it's like, archangels, and it felt so biblical and surreal for the longest time. And then Jesus, and what do you mean Jesus? Like I don't. So and now Kuan Yin, and it's like, is this real? Is this real? Is this? It feels really bizarre, but that's how it happens, and that's remembrance, and that's when you embrace divine support. They start showing up in the weirdest ways. And we had the opportunity to sit in circle today for hours. That also felt like exciting and like, oh, we haven't done this in such a long time. So it felt like doing something that felt weirdly familiar.
Yes.
Like, oh, I've missed this. We've been doing that for a long time.
Yes.
Right? So doing this one more time here felt like it was really special, really nice. And the messages that kept coming through, it was hilarious because after conversation, it's very clear that they're listening in.
Yeah.
And they're very much present in your everyday life. And it took a few card pulls for us to realize that they're, of course, present in the conversation, and they were just, you know, replying in real time to the things that we were saying, which was also amazing and comforting to know that they're actually there, and they feel so far removed. And when you say something like Jesus, of course, it just feels like, you know, so foreign and so far away. But at the same time, the more familiar you get, it's like, no, he's actually there listening all the time. And you can just call on him and he's just there laughing. To be,
he's just there.
He's just there.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. Having them like that and available, and just developing a personal relationship with almost like a character in a movie. It almost feels like, but you start to develop an actual close relationship and an intimate relationship with some of these characters, which is really bizarre.
It is. It's so, but then it's bizarre, and then I feel like it starts to become like, oh yeah, it's always been like that. Like, I feel like there's a point where there's the line gets blurred, and you're just like, this feels normal, but also like I realize that it's not actually normal. But then,
especially when you say it out loud on the internet, it feels very weird. And when you hear yourself say that, and we were speaking to Kwan Yin this morning, it feels a little delulu, but that's how it happens, and that's how anyone can do that, which is kind of the point.
And that's why one of the intentions of this podcast is to be able to be like, hey, do you talk to Kwan Yin and Jesus in the morning? Yeah, we do too. Because or if you want to start, like, it's okay, you can start.
They're listening in anyways, so you might as well, you know, open yourself up to the possibility that they're gonna talk back and give you answers and guidance on your everyday stuff. So that was really useful, and they told us all sorts of interesting things. But it was super accurate, and it was just a lot of fun. So that's another thing too that I feel like it's important, like, of being in community and like sitting in circle, and that can be just two people, that can be a group of people, but when you sit in community and you start to work with these energies, it's just how magical and amazing it can be to do this thing. It's so cool and validating. Because you're just not alone. It feels good.
Totally. And I think that's the other thing we were talking about is the in-person, because we were like, like online is great and we love it and it's amazing, and thank goodness for the internet because we can connect with people all over the world.
Exactly.
And also it's like something next level when you're in person.
Right.
And talking about these things in person. I think it's because now you're sharing space. And so then when you're talking about angels or Jesus or Kwan Yin or whoever else, it's kind of like it's a different experience. And
it's amplified. It's not that it doesn't happen, because when we're recording, and you can feel the energies that are amplified, and just getting all thing. I'm just definitely feeling a presence, but I'm feeling it very strongly right now. And that's it. It's not that it doesn't happen when we're on the screen, because still when we talk about a certain archangel, we can feel it at the same time through the screen. But being together somehow amplifies the energy, and it feels so much stronger. And we can share the experience at the same time too, which I think is very interesting. So it's really different. So if you have an opportunity to sit in community, to sit with a friend, and share this and talk about it in person, how special it can be.
So special.
And what a wonderful experience.
It's
so great.
So cool.
And trusting that, I guess, is just those connections with those people, those special connections, and people that you have in your life, where you can have open conversations about these topics, when you can go deep into a spiritual, conversation and connection. That it's not chance. It's not. There's something there, and it's probably a longer connection that you've had with that person, that soul, through many, many lifetimes, and you've been working and supporting each other for a long time. So when you have that feeling in your heart that is like it feels like we've known each other forever. You probably do.
Yeah.
You've probably known that person forever.
Yeah.
And you've been coming back over and over again and help and support each other to develop on this, journey of our soul.
1,000%. Yeah.
I think that's also.
And the other thing I want to add too is I feel like, I know for a lot of people it feels isolating that, and that's why we reach for online, because it's where you can find the communities and all those things. And thank goodness for that. And also I feel like if you are wanting to find in-person connections and things, it's as simple as setting the intention. Like setting the intention and saying, okay, I'm ready to find my soul family, or I want to find a community in person that I can connect with. I want to meet the souls that are, I'm here to whatever, walk the journey together, and actually setting that intention and then trusting in the unfolding, because it's not going to happen right away. It's not necessarily going to happen right away, but it will happen.
Yeah.
And I've definitely had that intention out there of like, I'm ready, like soul family, the people that I'm meant to connect with and walk with and all that. And I feel like,
they start
were
coming
like,
into
okay,
your
cool,
field.
yeah, exactly.
And putting yourself out there, which is really hard. But definitely setting the intention, opening yourself up to the possibility, and putting yourself out there too, creating the circumstances that are going to help you do that. Also a theme and something that we've been talking about putting together events and in-person opportunities to build community, to meet other people, to connect with people in this kind of space, which is important. Just make it happen too. It's part of the unfolding too.
One thing that I feel coming through right now as you're saying that,
okay,
I feel Jesus coming forward. I feel
Are
like
you
he's
kidding me?
I'm not kidding.
Okay.
And I feel like he's saying that, like, the online space in this time, like, because we have to think about the fact that we all decided to come here at this time when we have the internet, we have AI, we have all these tools and resources. And he's saying this was a moment in humanity that was meant to be able to connect so quickly with each other. But he's also saying that the in-person, like, we have to come back to the in-person. We can't get lost in the online world, because there is, even though we can feel there is a deep level of connection, there's still something online that's missing that can only be filled in person. And I feel like he's encouraging all of us in whatever way capacity we can. It doesn't mean like, go off and set off on 500 retreats, but like, I mean, we all wish we could do that, but but I feel like the message is like, it's the human connection. It's the humanity and the in-person connection and coming together and seeing each other and being like, oh my God, like, you're right here.
There's nothing like it. Yeah, for sure. So trying to find your local community and trying to find, there's always a workshop, a retreat, a guided meditation, a yoga class. Like there's something in your community that you're going to feel drawn to. Put yourself out there. Go to that sound bath. Who knows who you're going to meet in that space. And little by little, you start to find your people and create your group of people, your village, your support system. So they'll naturally start finding those connections.
Yes.
But it takes you putting yourself out there. As safe as this is, there's something to putting in the effort and setting the intention for the angels to guide you to where you're meant to go, the right places, the right circumstances, the right people, so that you're on your, following your soul path and finding your soul family. And just making those connections in life. And how important that is.
So important.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And the other thing that I was thinking about while you were saying that is, I feel like in community too, it's like we can really witness each other and see each other, especially in the woo-woo world, especially in this like spiritual, it's not every single person in your life that you could be like, hey, like, I was connecting with Archangel Gabriel and blah, 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 like, or whatever, but to be able to have those people, you can have these deeper conversations about souls and purpose and God and divine and like all, everything. And to be able to have that, I feel like it is so important, the in-person connection, but then taking it on a deeper level, it's the spiritual in-person connection, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. It's so important.
Yeah.
Those people are rare, and you're gonna know, and what feels like a safe space for you to share this kind of stuff, because definitely it's not something that happens all the time with everyone.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll find those people and treasure them and try to connect as much as you can in person. That's definitely so special, and what a wonderful gift that we're able to be here together.
So yeah, absolutely.
And the trusting the unfold. Follow the breadcrumbs, but to take action. Like we've been talking about this trip, how it all came together. It was just like, should we do this? Let's just not think too much about it and do it and try and make it happen. And trusting the unfolding, that things are going to work out for your highest good.
Yeah.
How it came together, the days, the trip, it changed,
right.
But everything. At the end, it ended up being for the best. So just trust.
Yes.
That the universe will take care of you, and they'll make sure that the unfolding happens how it's supposed to happen, so that you can do that.
It's mind-blowing when you think back to that,
how
and
it
like
came together,
and then the unfolding, and it was just like, like we're gonna do it. So good.
Here we are
recording here in person.
I know.
It's so cool. Yeah. Well, I'm setting the intention now that we're going to have many more in-person recording sessions.
I know. We're going to have an episode live from Vancouver.
That's right.
So yes. To come back home and record some episodes.
Yes.
Yeah. There's so much exciting work ahead. In-person events, retreats, and things that we're going to start doing. So I can't wait for us to start bringing this through to this community, and for you to be part of it, and to get to meet all of our listeners and people out there that could potentially join us in those in-person gatherings. It's going to be so special.
Yeah, it's so special. And I can't wait till the day that we're like, hey, we have a special announcement, guys.
Yes.
Like coming together for the angelic frequency.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So someday
cool.
Soon.
Yes.
In a city near you.
Stay tuned.
We're coming.
But I do want to ask the audience, our listeners, to share, either if you're watching on YouTube, share in the comments, or if you're listening elsewhere, find us, DM us. We do have an Instagram handle, the Angelic Frequency Podcast. So follow us on Instagram, FYI, but you can also DM us. But I do want to get feedback on, like, what are you guys looking for in terms of experiences? Do you want like retreat style, or more like one day in-person thing? You know, like what kind of thing? Like, give us what you're desiring, what you're craving, what you're seeking, because that helps us too in our planning process to understand what you guys and what kind of experience, what are you searching for in that, you know, and the kind of seeing what comes through. That helps. And I feel like that also then brings together the community
and the type of things that we,
you know, because then we're co-creating it all together.
That's the thing. It's a co-creation, and it's something that it's just a collective creation. So it's important to know, because, for example, we as moms, we can't run away from our families for many, many days. So definitely format matters, and maximizing the time that we know that's life for everyone. We all have things and jobs and kids and families and things. So finding the best format to meet you where you're at, and just to make the most out of it. Also knowing the kinds of things that you potentially are looking for in those kinds of events, because it's not all about angelic connection. That's part of it, but not everything. So other types of healing that could potentially happen during our time together. That's also interesting. So anything that you imagine that this could be, we would love to hear more.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're excited. And we're in the middle of that process of co-creation. So who knows what that's going to look like. But we definitely want to bring you along for the journey. So we can't wait to hear what you're thinking and what you're wanting us to do. Yeah.
I'm so excited. I feel this like tingly in my heart chakra, which is always
a good sign.
It's always a good sign. That is my sign. When my heart chakra gets tingly, it's like confirmation, it's alignment, it's just like, yes, my heart's saying yes.
I know. And these spaces are so rare. We've been having we've been chatting about this, creating a special space to create community for different types of healers and light workers and people that are in this space to come together as a collective and work together. So how could that potentially look like out there in the world? So we're very excited and very open to everyone's contributions to this co-creation. And it's gonna be very special.
So special. This is exciting. And also I feel the other thing is just the timing too, you know, just like the energy that we've been moving through. And, you know, we're recording this, it's the end of September. And so it's kind of like we've been moving through.
Oh my God, the eclipse.
Energy.
Eclipse after eclipse. We're on the other side of that portal. We've been transformed.
Yes. And everyone's talking, you know, everyone's been talking about the eclipse and this like period that we're in and what we're really like letting go and this new chapter that we're stepping into. And also messages that I've been receiving, that I've been channeling, that aren't necessarily talking about the eclipse specifically, but is very aligned with the energy of what the eclipse is bringing too. And it's just this like new chapter and this new space that we're stepping into individually and collectively, and like new beginnings, and kind of it's like we're being forced to let go of an old identity and step into the new. And we can either fight it or we can surrender to it.
Surrender. Let's just surrender. It's just, it feels like a new beginning. It feels like a rebirth. And it feels like an opportunity for a new beginning and to start something new. And why not, just make it whatever we want it to be. Yeah. And do that together.
Exactly.
Yeah. Make it fun. Have fun.
Have
joy, fun. That's what's been coming through. That's big for us. That's the lesson of the day.
That was one of the, like a recurring theme.
And fun. They were like, just have fun. Just enjoy. Just go and sit in the sunshine. So that's the prescription. That's what we need to do. Just enjoy and have fun. So that's what we'll make sure this experience is for us and for everyone out there. So we're very excited.
So excited
to plan and create this community together. But it's gonna be great.
So good. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, I know.
Amazing.
Knowing that, is that what I was feeling? Maybe potentially, probably that was Jesus.
I feel
that was
1,000%. Yes.
Nice. It's learning, learning a new language. It doesn't get old. It's always different. But how that energy came through, that felt tingly, and it was like right here. I can't. It was weird.
That's amazing.
That's amazing how we each one feels those things
different. Because you're showing your left side, and I feel him over here on my right side. Which is so interesting how it's different
like,
for he's surrounding us.
He's surrounding us.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
That's crazy. I love it.
We're so weird.
Yeah.
Thank God for you, because
have the weirdest conversations.
Conversations. So that's it. Just find your person and be weird together. Yes. That's the invitation today, I guess.
That's right. Yeah. I think so. Allow yourself to be the weirdest, like it's that weird, but it's authentic. It's the authenticity of just, this is the thing and this is what I'm, and just to be able to share that. So when we have our in-person gatherings, we'll all just be weird together.
We'll just be very weird together. Isn't that fun?
So good. Just have the craziest conversations and know that there's no judgment. There's just holding space and being witnessed. And
that's so important. Just creating a safe space for us to have these conversations and these connections, and bring whatever you bring to that space. So if you're into crystal healing, Reiki, sound healing, like whatever it is that you have to offer to the community, be able to bring your full authentic self. And contribute that and shine in that light. What a special thing to be able to bring those kinds of people together under one roof and do some special things together. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited.
I can't wait. Oh, that's amazing.
It's gonna be fun. Yes. Also, you're probably gonna be seeing some of this before this episode even airs.
Yeah, I think so.
But we're gonna be attending a very special event with a special workshop inside the event.
Yes.
All about Jesus. It's just been, he's just so present.
Yeah.
So present.
That's right.
So we're going to bring all of that through as well.
Mm-hmm.
Bring live coverage.
Yeah. Live coverage from this event.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's so mind blowing just to see how the pieces came together. And we just follow the breadcrumbs.
So,
but also those pieces were planted way long before, because there was the
so long
connection
ago.
And like this, like all the things that
had to happen for us to be here.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
The amount of little and big things that had to happen behind the scenes for this to happen.
Yeah. But then it also felt like it was just so like pretty smooth and effortless at the same time.
It was.
It wasn't like we were like moving mountains and all the things.
It was effortless.
Very like, this, and we were just like, should we do it? Yeah, I think we should. And and it just like the pieces just fell into place.
So don't be scared. Lean in.
Lean in.
Just follow. We keep saying this, like, follow your happiness and follow what makes you happy. It sounds so simple and dumb. But truly, that's what we just lean in and just follow that. And incredible things are going to unfold, and all these wonderful things can happen in your life because of it. And it was smooth. It was seamless. But again, a lot of things conspired, big and small and everything in between, for us to share this space and for this whole thing to come together.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be so special.
Yeah, so special. Can't wait.
So good.
I guess we'll have to record a follow-up episode.
We'll record a follow-up
our experience.
After. Yes, we need a recap of all the things that we're gonna see tomorrow.
Yeah.
And bring some of those people on the podcast too to talk to us more in depth. But we can't wait to tell you all about it. It's gonna be great. We're going to have some of our guests that have been on the podcast.
Yeah.
We're probably going to revisit that. So stay tuned.
Mm-hmm.
Very exciting things are happening. But definitely we felt compelled to record together.
Yes.
And make sure we brought through this message about in-person connection, how special it is. Find your tribe. Find your soul family, put yourself out there, and see where that leads.
Yeah, see where it leads. And trust where it leads. And you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah, just going through life without having someone to talk about these things with, it was so quiet for such a long time. And then it was so weird and so amazing. So find your people. Find your people. Yeah. Put it out there.
Yeah.
And your family will start to show up in your life in the most
beautiful ways, aligned ways. And whenever we announce our in-person events, that'll be a great opportunity to meet those people.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I love it. So good. Amazing.
Jesus, angels.
Anything else that you want to share with the people today? What else do the people need to know?
Now Christina is doing her special thing.
I honestly feel like that's complete. Like
that's
I feel like that's what they wanted us to share.
I don't feel him anymore.
Yeah. So he has left the room.
That's a wrap.
Yeah, that's a wrap. Yeah, but I feel like that was it was perfect.
It was perfect.
Yes.
Yeah.
As always. So let us know. What did I ask them earlier? I asked them to tell us what you guys
do they want to see.
Yeah, what do you want to see?
Formats.
In person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Short, retreat, workshop.
Yeah.
What kinds of things do you envision for this community?
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to be a part of? Where are you?
Yeah.
Too, that's important.
Yes.
Where is our community so we can go and find you wherever you are?
Mm-hmm.
And what does that look like? And what would be fun for us to do together and gather? So tell us.
Let us know. Yeah, so either comment below on the YouTube video or send us a DM and follow us on Instagram
Our new Instagram. Yes.
Yes.
That's the best way to build community and to find your tribe. It's there.
Yeah.
It's every single person in there is just part of this collective weirdness. And it's amazing.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah. So the link is going to be below in the show notes, or you can just find us, the Angelic Frequency Podcast. Super easy.
Yep.
And I think the last thing that I just want to share is also what's super helpful with spreading the word is also when you share the episodes with your friends or family, and also subscribing and rating the podcast. So especially on the podcast apps, if you're on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, rate the podcast, make sure you're subscribed, and
that's going to help other people find us and more people like us that can be part of this community. So that would be amazing, and that helps a lot.
Yeah. Thank you. We love you.